What do you do when the people you once relied on aren't around anymore? It can feel like you're losing a part of yourself. But what if being alone could just teach you something you never expected? Let's talk about how to navigate the pain. Find strength in solitude, and maybe even discover who you are outside of that friendship that wants to find you. Hi. If you're watching this, you probably know what it feels like to lose a friend. Or maybe you've lost several. And right now you're trying to figure out how to deal with it. How to cope with the loneliness, and how to make sense of it all. I get it, I've been there. A lot. In fact, I've gotten pretty good at being alone. But it wasn't always like this. Losing friends was painful, but over time it taught me something I never expected to learn, and I want to share that journey with you. Because being alone doesn't have to mean being lost. When I first started losing friends, I felt like my world was crumbling. These were the people I trusted. The people I shared parts of my soul with. And when they drifted away, I didn't know how to handle it. I'd get ghosted, or we'd have a falling out, or we just outgrew each other. It felt like a part of me was disappearing with every goodbye. And at first, all I could do was replay the moments, wondering what went wrong. Maybe I wasn't good enough. Maybe I said something stupid. Maybe I was just too much, or not enough. I felt guilty, confused, and really, really, really alone. But here's the thing I didn't realize in the moment. Sometimes people leave because they're just not meant to stay. And that's not a reflection of you. It's just life, and it can hurt. But it's also a part of growth. There's a saying that some people come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And I found that to be true. Not every friend is meant to stay forever, and that's okay. First, I didn't know how to handle the silence. I started ignoring my phone, avoiding texts. Every ping reminded me that I wasn't part of a group anymore. No one was calling to hang out. No one was checking in. I felt invisible, like I had no place. I'd sit at home, scrolling through social media, watching everyone else living their lives, wondering why I didn't belong anymore. That's when loneliness hits hardest. It's not just being physically alone. It's the feeling that you're out of sync with the world around you, disconnected from the people you thought you could always rely on. But here's the thing. It doesn't have to destroy you. It's just an invitation to look inward, and that's exactly what I had to do. One day I decided to stop obsessing over what was missing. Instead, I started asking myself, who am I without those friendships? What do I actually enjoy doing when I'm not worried about keeping other people happy? What parts of myself have I been ignoring because I was always focusing on being there for everyone else? And so, I gave myself permission to be just me. I started doing things on my own. I took myself on solo trips. I spent time in nature. I read books. I learned to cook meals that I enjoyed. I took up hobbies I had forgotten about. I realized I could laugh at my own jokes, even if no one was around. I started reconnecting with myself. And suddenly, the loneliness faded into something else. A peaceful kind of solitude that felt like freedom. In that solitude, I actually found myself. I learned things about me I never knew were there. I stopped feeling like I needed validation from others to feel whole. I'm just starting my own company and built my own personal brand. And the best part, I learned to love myself. Not in a cheesy self-help book kind of way, but in a real, authentic way. The kind of love that makes you comfortable with the idea of being alone. Because you know you're enough. Now when I think back to all the friends I've lost, I don't feel sad. I don't feel bitter. I'm grateful for the moments we shared, for the lessons they taught me, and for the space they created in my life for new experience to come in. Losing friends opened me up to the real me. I stopped defining myself by the people I surrounded myself with. Instead, started defining myself by my actions, my values, my growth. So if you're struggling with losing friends right now, just know, this could be your moment of transformation. It's okay to feel the pain, but don't let it stop you from rediscovering yourself. Being alone doesn't mean you're less than. In fact, it can be the key to discovering just how much you're capable of on your own. At the end of the day, friendships come and go. The one you have with yourself, that's the most important one you'll ever have. And it's the one that will carry you through everything. So embrace the time you have to be alone. It's not a curse. It's a chance. Become who you're truly meant to be. If you're watching this and you're going through a tough time with your friendships, just remember, you're not alone with your loneliness. But more importantly, you don't have to stay there. You have the power to rebuild yourself from the inside out. If this video resonated with you guys, I'd love to hear about your experiences in the comment section below. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more content on personal growth and finding peace in the journey. Take care of yourself. And remember, sometimes the best way to find your way is to spend time getting to know who you really are by yourself. I'll see you in the next video.